Hi guys, in today's video we're going to talk about why we chose PEX for our plumbing system in our home. Let's get started. First off, let's talk about PEX versus copper. PEX is going to be about a third of the cost of your copper lines. So the fittings are also going to be cheaper with PEX versus copper. Copper takes longer to install than PEX, which is going to equal higher labor costs if you're actually paying someone to install it. Here at the DIY Checklist, we like to do things ourselves. PEX allows you to do that even if you don't have any experience. It's so simple to work with. With copper, it also has a tend to corrode if you have acidic water. If you're living in an area that has acidic water, you're going to experience corrosion on your pipes and eventually have to replace those over time. You won't have that problem with PEX. Let's talk about PEX versus CPVC. PEX doesn't require glue in the fittings like the CPVC. PEX uses a simple crimp and ring system. You buy a one-time cost of the crimp tool, and then you buy the simple rings that slide over each end of the PEX into the fitting, whether it be a shutoff valve or just a simple elbow connection or whatever you want to do. Now don't let me throw you. You don't have to use the elbow connections if you don't want to. In fact, many of the runs that we did in our home, I didn't use elbows at those locations. I just simply bent the PEX up into the wall and then bent it out where it needed to get to the fixture, and then put the shutoff valve. So in most cases in my home here, I have two connection points on the PEX itself. Right here where it's fed, and then when it meets the fixture in either the cabinet or the wall or something like that. PEX is also easier to fish through walls or maybe a crawl space because it's one continuous line. You can just straighten it out and fish it through. PEX is more flexible than your traditional copper or plastic. Because you have less fittings, whether it be copper or plastic, with PEX, you're going to experience better water pressure. There's less bends in the pipe or more gradual bends in the pipe, so that's going to give you better water pressure. Now the crown jewel, the best thing about the PEX system is going to be the MANABLOC system that we used by Vega. They perfected this home run system. It works just like your breaker box for your electricity in your home. Each line has its own individual home run, so you don't experience the water pressure loss that you do with traditional systems. How many times have you been taking a shower and someone flushes the toilet and you get scalded? That is a thing of the past with this MANABLOC system. If you look in the description below, you'll see a link to this MANABLOC system and also to some other parts that you're going to need for your project in your home. So there's one last thing I want to mention before I let you go. These fittings here, to a normal plumber, look like standard 1-inch pipe fittings. These are not. I bought this MANABLOC system, I went to the store, I got the 1-inch pipe fittings, I tried to thread them on there. I almost ruined this system by doing that. Make sure when you buy this system, you go ahead and purchase the 3 fittings you need for the main line coming in and for your 2 feed lines going out to the hot water tank. If you guys found this video to be helpful, make sure you hit that subscribe button and click on that bell icon to be notified of any new videos that I post. Make sure to share this with your friends and give us a thumbs up. Thanks. We'll see you on the next video.